Hey, good morning, everybody. You are watching the Morning Brew. We're glad you're here. I believe today's gonna be a great day. All right, everybody, you got me today. My name's Travis. I am with you on the Morning Brew because this morning I got my coffee ready. I got my Monday mug that I really like. It's the Morning Jolt Caffeinated Oil. What a great mug on Mondays to get things going. Joy's already out the door going to work. My boys are at a pastor's retreat this whole weekend. Today there's no school. Today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And I'm home today. And so it's going to be a great day, but I'm glad to wake up and be with you. I hope you had a great weekend. It was kind of funny. People kept saying, oh, it's kind of a snowy weekend. Like we didn't have any snow really. It was more just like a dusting and some ice and some cold and that's about it. But I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you had an amazing weekend. I'm going to say hello to a couple people. Melinda, good morning. Melissa, good morning. Lisa Will, good morning from Kansas City. Ooh, you guys squeaked through and you squeaked through last night, those Chiefs. So they keep on rolling. Chuck, good morning. Chuck, good morning. Andrew, let's brew. Let's do this thing. Let's brew. John, good morning. Scott and Brenda. Morning. Mark Cartwright, top of the morning to you, man. Cheryl, good morning. Lisa says, happy MLK Day. That's right. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Good morning, everybody. Carrie Gandy, good morning, buddy. Tanya, good morning. Rex, good magnificent morning. I like it. I might start using that, Rex. That's a good one. It's a magnificent Monday. Good magnificent Monday. I'm going to coin that. I'll give you a little bit of credit. My good friend Rex says that's a good, magnificent Monday. Dana, good morning to you too. And Nancy, good morning. Brian, good morning. Happy MLK Day to you as well. Chris Bartlett, good morning. And Mary, good morning. And Les, good morning. So, yeah, more and more people hopping on. But I just want to say hello and good morning, you guys. Hope you guys are having a great day. MLK Day is a federal holiday, so some of you guys might be at home today. Some of you guys might not be working. The Fields Church, we honor that, and our offices are closed today, and our kiddos are out of school today. And so just so you know, this weekend, so having Joy will probably talk a little bit more about this tomorrow, but having a weekend without kids, typically you would go, man, that's so exciting. Our kids are going to a retreat. And to be honest, like four hours into it, we kind of looked at each other going, man, we kind of miss our kids. Like I was watching a football game going, oh, I want to talk to the boys about this. And it's kind of funny, but we did have a good day. We were wild and crazy. Let's see. We drove to Charleston and got takeout, and our two favorite. Joy got mi casa su casa salad because she likes that salad, and I went by Smokies and got wings. And we had takeout, and we brought them home, and we ate dinner on the couch and watched TV. Wild and crazy, I tell you. Wild and crazy we are. So that's how she'll roll out there. Hey, what's up, Allie B? Good morning to you, Allie B of the Browns. And man, I know you had a heck of a year getting called up to the NFL, dude. So super proud of you, man. That is incredible. Mary Smith says she's working triple time today. Betty Ray says, good morning to you too, Betty. So our Smokies wings good. I think they're some of the best in the area. That's why I drive over there to get them. So yes, Les, I go to Smokies to get my wings, and then I get a side order of fried pickles. So it's so good. Hey, it is Monday. And guess what Monday means? Monday is a great day to kick into. Monday motivation today is coming from none other than Dr. Minister, Pastor, Dr. Martin Luther King. Check out this quote. He said, "We must learn to live together as brothers, or we will perish together as fools." And how powerful is that to understand the importance of together and understanding the importance of living together and understanding one another as brothers, those you love, those you care about. MLK Day, you're going to see a lot of quotes on that in the news today. You're going to see news broadcasts. I encourage you, do your own research and look up and read and understand the importance of caring for one another. And I think it's important. Let's see, I read this on the White House website, a proclamation for today, specifically today being a federal holiday and proclaiming MLK a federal holiday. And it says this, with the same dream, faith, and hope championed by the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, we recommit to upholding his legacy and meeting our sacred obligation to protect the unalienable rights of all Americans. That we should be champions for anyone and everyone in the United States of America as a brother, as a sister, someone that we can, that you and I have a voice, we have influence, and if we can help be a blessing and help move the needle in someone's life and be there to help champion for sometimes people who don't have very many people in their corner pounding the fist saying, let's get this going. So I'm telling you, it is a great day to make a difference in other people's lives, because that's missing in the world. Imagine what happens when you start to make just bless people and help people and do kind things toward people. People take notice. And I think it's missing. There's a lot of hatred right now. There's a lot of divisiveness right now. There's tons of division. There's tons of everybody thinking they're right and everybody else is wrong. But where is someone just stepping up going, I'm going to push all that off to the side, and I just want to do something nice. Something nice. Yeah. Looks like there's a conversation about wings in the chat. So I have a little ADHD at times, and I start reading the chat, and it's funny because it's like, yeah, wings. So what say you? What are you doing today? What's going on in your life? You have work? You're gonna have any time off, or you're gonna what are you gonna do? Especially kiddos home completely today. No online learning, no remote learning, no classes, no nothing. So, and then today, weather-wise, if you want to get outside with the family, get outside with the kid, take a grandkid out for a walk or something. It is going to be chilly. It's 31 right now, but guess what? Throughout the day, it's looking at it right now. Yeah, nope, it's not going to get too much warmer. It's going to climb up to 34 or so. But no snow, just some cloudiness. So go outside, take a walk today. We're not going to see any kind of participation until maybe next weekend. Of course, if there's always a chance of snow, rain, or sleet, it's always going to happen on a Sunday. So then everybody go, I don't know, go to church, get out in this mess. Go to church, get out in this mess. And that always happens on a Sunday. So I always vote, go to church. It's okay. We always have the parking lot cleared and the sidewalks looking good. So I know no snow. What's the deal, man? I'm waiting for like an 8-incher. Like, let's bring on the snow. Pile on the snow. So, okay, guys, I'm reading my Bible plan today. I want you guys to know about. And the Bible plan is it's a read the Bible in an entire year plan. So it's a great commitment. It looks like this on the Bible app. It's a one-day Bible with Nikki Gumbel. He gives a devotion in it, and his wife. And so I've been reading that. I got behind. I got to be super honest. I got behind about 2 or 3 days. So Saturday morning, I made a pot of coffee and I sat in our chair next to the window, and I just started catching up because I don't want to just skip and then catch up where I'm at, because right now I'm reading through Genesis and it's the narrative of all these incredible stories. So I just don't want to skip it. So it's okay to be behind if you're in a Bible plan. Just keep plugging along. And if you get an opportunity to read a little bit extra to catch up, then read a little bit extra to catch up. But I'm committed to wanting to read through this and get through the Bible in an entire year this year. And so this plan's working really well for me. And so Saturday, I had to do a little catch up. I grabbed a cup of coffee. I sat down. The kids weren't up yet. And I was just like, I'm going to really just surround myself in God's word and spend extra time this morning reading more than I typically do, listening to it. A lot of times I'll do the audio Bible and I'll just sit there and I'll just take it in and listen, especially in the Old Testament, listen to that narrative, listen to that story. And I love it. And so anyway, I did that Saturday morning. So if you get into a Bible plan and you're like, oh gosh, I'm so behind, it's okay. Just keep plugging along. So today, the Bible plan is talking about one of the readings is in where it's always something in the Old Testament, something in the New Testament, and something either in Psalms or Proverbs. And so the Psalms today portion is Psalms chapter 10. And I love this even on MLK Day because it's really talking about cry out for your society, help those who need it the most, be an advocate for those who need a champion in their life. And so when you read all of Psalm chapter 10 today, which I encourage you to do, read the entire chapter 10 of Psalms chapter 10, you're going to see that there's this cry out for people who are in need. And so in particular, the psalmist prays that for various groups of people, and so I'm just will walk you through a couple of these areas. He prays in verse 12 for the helpless, in verse 14 for the troubled. He also prays for those who are grieving. He prays for those who are victims of hardships or any wrongdoing in their life. He prays for the fatherless in both verse 14 and verse 18. He prays for the homeless in verse 18. He prays for the oppressed. So he's praying for people who are needing help, needing someone in their life. And then he says this in verse 17, you, Lord, hear the desire of the afflicted. So you hear our prayers. You hear the prayers and the desire of the afflicted. You encourage them and you listen to their cries. So if there's anything going on in your life that you're like, I follow in that category of grieving, troubled, helpless, homeless, fatherless, oppressed, I have a need in my life, this emptiness that's going on or whatever it might be, it says, when David's writing this, he says, Lord, you hear the desire of the afflicted, you encourage them, and you listen to their cry. I think sometimes people don't know what to pray, how to pray, or if they should pray. And let me give you a couple things here. What to pray? You pray what's on your heart, because it's just a conversation. You don't have to you don't have to sound like Shakespeare. You don't have to have a bunch of these or thous. It doesn't have to sound religious at all. In fact, God doesn't want you kicking into some weird religious, verbiage just because you're praying. Like the conversation you would have with someone face to face at a coffee shop is the same type of conversation that God wants you to have with him. Just talk to him. That's how you pray. You just talk to him. Why do you pray? Because he cares about you. He wants to be involved in your life. Just like that friend sits across from you and says, hey, how was your day? And drinks a cup of coffee and says, hey, well, catch me up on your kids last night or this weekend or whatever. And that's what God is like. Hey, tell me about your day. And then guess what? He listens. He listens. He listens to you. If you're thinking, oh, my prayers just go up into nowhere, it just feels like I'm talking to the wall. I've heard that before. Oh, when I'm praying, I just feel like I'm talking to the wall. You read this verse again. Lord, hear the desire of the afflicted. You encourage those who are in need, and you listen to their cry. God listens. So I want you to be encouraged today. Take some time, get away from kind of the hustle and bustle. Maybe go find a private room. Just go disappear somewhere in the house for 5 minutes and talk to God. Maybe when you're driving today, maybe you need to take a drive today and just go take a drive out in the country or whatever and talk to God. Just have relationship with him and have just a regular conversation with him. And if you're hurting, if you're troubled, if you're grieving today, if you're facing difficulties, remember Psalm chapter 10, verse 17. Lord, hear the desire of the afflicted, encourage those, and listen. Listen to their prayers. Listen to their cries. All right, you and I, we serve an amazing God that cares about us. So all we have to do is take time to be with him. That's on us. That's on us. So I encourage you, take some time to talk to him and continue to develop that relationship with him. So anyway, Joyce will be with us tomorrow on a Tuesday. If you can, share the brew today. Maybe someone is going through a trial. Someone's grieving. Someone needs to hear that message today from Psalms chapter 10. And anyway, have a great day and share the brew. And happy MLK Day. Have an amazing day. And we'll catch you tomorrow on the Morning Brew. Joyce will be with us. It's going to be a great morning tomorrow. Make sure to sign in. Make sure to share it.